Video doing all that he can to hold on, going through all of his hard mats, retreating back to...
If you don't talk about PS Plus.
Player from the EU region, they're not gonna let him go, Shio. There's no way. They know who's in front of them. They understand that this is gonna be a big opportunity to slow down somebody that's gonna try to catch them. Janice, Hen, Chapix, get the second place team out of this match. Gone, lobbied, adios.
It's now a head-to-head matchup between first and third. And they have a big boost with some Elam points now, all the way towards the top. They're on their own special little island. Everyone else is about 30 points, 40 points away. So we'll see how they match up. Still have to move to zone.
Benji is gone. Second and fifth place, gone.
And this is a phenomenal comeback. A pop-off in that last game too. So a chance for Sunny, Kemi, and Teak to rise as well. The most important thing right now, with Vidil gone, with Benji gone, a lot of these teams that take up the points, even if just one of them is alive in the end game, aren't here. This is more room for Janice to work with. This is a lot of space for Thomas to control. It's a chance for both these teams to gain a majority of the points. Trader goes almost down. Is that towards Flick? No, he doesn't get the Elam credit. Every point matters right now. Squishy in zone, they have a perfect kind of spot on looking towards him, but Flick's not looking there. He gets to walk by and he gets beat from the backside. On his walls, it's all good though for him. He's chilling. He knows that Wishy's still in zone. He can get that shot. Looking over at Pink as well.
21.
The RPG trio has had a reverse explosion the entire day, and they found one tag and cracked the shields of Pink. It's definitely possible for them to wrap it up. Bush is also trying to get straight into the zone here too. Having trouble. Maxi and Michael with Verox on the walls. Flicking off Thomas HD. They are in the dirt right now.
And it was no doubt Pink's trio that kind of tripped up Amplify, Matzo, and Benji. Pink being the last remaining battle. Only looking at the feed, Cammy and Teak getting knocked here. That's gonna be big. That's sixth place going down. That gives a huge opportunity for Michael's trio to move up the board, for Kiko to move up the board, and Miro, who are still in this fight, as Cammy, Teak, and Seti have been knocked out of this round. Gone.
First day. Now, in the second round, in the second day, actually, just only had one game with it, though they bounced all the way back. Maxi, Michael, Verox for their chance to just climb up the rankings twice here. And Lex, Nazy, and Squeeze are free too to climb towards the top. If they end up winning this game, they could potentially steal the title too, but a win is what they'll need. And against these top two teams, that is not possible.
Still some phenomenal runs from the best of the best in the EU region. Tip of the hat to Vidil, Noah, Riley, and Reason. Tip of the hat to Amplify, Matzo, and Benji. Great, phenomenal gameplay. Tip of the hat to Seti, Cammy, and Teague. Build on the experience that you had in day one. And no doubt, next season, you have a great chance to being the best of the best. But we still have 3 chances here. Hen, Janice, Chapix, Flick, Thomas, Anas, Andelix, Snazy, Xweeze in this fight. Opportunity to walk away with the lion's share of over $1 million up for grabs. Going down here as we're getting into zone 4 to 5.
The recipe, the ingredients. Flicking off Thomas HD, 177 damage above Surge. They're locked down on it. Now all they need is a good zone for endgame, some nice position, and high ground. It'll be wraps.
Michael has to do all that he can to survive. Michael is the last remaining member of that team here, sitting in 7th place, doing what he can. A bouncer to get as much money out the pot as much as possible here. Michael does not survive as Andelix closes out that story with his beans.
Storm Surge gets active as well. We'll see which teams are affected by it. No one here right now. Andelix and Anas, the same box, one on top of another. It is the one down below who takes that lead, but they'll be moving in tandem, side by side, and I feel like Andelix will deny any type of height take That Guild Gamer trio wants to make 2, so they'll be kind of impeded for now. Still, everyone in this game so close. 51 players still alive. We've hit the placement threshold as well. Chapixen and Janice make their move.
It's going to be a lot of room to move here. It's getting closer and closer to Steamy Stacks. There's nothing like a Steamy Stacks in-game. You're going to see so many people going up and down if it goes more north here of this 5th zone. But it looks like Chapixen and Janice making a great rotation. No eyes on them. Look at it. Look at the arrows in front of them. They have no eyes and no sights, and all they see is backside. So you have an opportunity here to sneak on in and get some valuable tags, but at the same time,
different like I
for them right now. Yeah, Hin's hitting some big-time shots.
He took a big snipe straight towards the back as he was moving in. Yeah. Big shields as well over there. And look at the mats they have to use to get here, Sancho. No hard materials on Chapix. He gave a few up left and right. They're kind of going through their reserve to get to the spot. If zone bounces back, huge for them. Where are Flick, Anas, and Thomas HD? Where's Andalex? How are they looking too? Side by side in the same boxes. It's Tayson, Savage, and iDrop who have height right now. And it's not going to be Benji there to stop them this time in terms of having a box fight side by side. They're not going to be on low where they're in trouble. Miro is though alongside Blackie, and Nas Thomas HD have height on a different side, but max zone. And it pulls towards the stacks. Disaster for Flick, Thomas, and Anas. How will they make this rotation? I don't see any bouncers yet.
And Analex's trio is in the same boat, the same situation. Remember, their neighbors are right next door. This is going to be, we saw a $100,000 box fight. Now we see a $100,000 rotation that's going to happen right in front of our eyes. You see Analex and Stacey went out in front of him. Now the lobby focus is real. Brick metal to hold it back as much as possible. Anything impossible. This is a dangerous bounce. They survive. They get some big tags from DKS, but DKS is now going down, but there's some big lobby focus for a moment here. The hard mats come out. They slow down that rotation. So far, they still have a lot of work to do. They're still on the backside. It's very dangerous for Flick, Thomas, and Nas here. They're still wanting some fights here. They understand it. DKS getting some big hits. Blackie, Thomas HD, he's in trouble. No shield. That's almost not there on Nas, Flick, and Thomas HD. So far, survivors. But look at it, Sayo. This tree slows them down, but so much siphon's coming through that fight. Flick is running as much as possible to get in. This is such a crazy rotation, and they're surviving. How? And now they're in the low ground in a decent tarp here. Thomas HD got ahead and built beautifully for them, but can they survive considering that they're on the backside and they don't want to be there here, considering that they're teetering, holding on to their placement.
This is not off spawn. This is an end game. This should not be allowed, but they made it possible. And now they have to find a way to get towards the front side of this entire big tarp going on in the stacks. It actually bounces back the whole way. 15 HP on the Flick. Anas is holding on by a thread. This team is weak, and they have no shields. They need a miracle at this point to bring it back. Flick edited it down. They'll control low ground, but one wrong flip, one wrong spot, and they're going to be an absolute disaster.
We have first and second place here on that POV that you're seeing here. First on top, second place on bottom. Basically separated by about 10 points or so here. So every elim is going to matter for Flick, Thomas, and HD. They're going to need to catch up in some way as they're now operating in shambles.
They found their way up in a better layer right now, but still Savage, iDrop, and Tayson control height. Don't think a majority of the points. Thomas gets big flipped on, but I think they almost find an elim. Yes, Anas kind of gets it, but Flick is down, Thomas is down, and Anas is wiped. Their run stops there, and the first place team, I believe, is, yes, still alive.
They're still alive, but Analex's trio is still to make up a little bit of gain here. As Hands getting tagged, Chapik is getting tagged, and they find some saving grace in the Steamy stack. They're able to fly up it and slow down that pressure from the backside. And wow, what an unbelievable feeling right now. They are in the air gliding and may be able to glide up their way to a championship.
They go all the way up top and then fly down straight towards the bottom. Very smart rotations. If they go too high, might get beamed. Cisse is the full finish waiting to happen, but no one can grab it. Everyone's been thrown off the stack. They're now down and towards the middle of the actual steam and bounce back. The builds won't land. Savage goes down. Was that fall damage? I'm not sure, but Chapix is there to actually touch foot. He finds a way to get a little bit of reality inside this entire field of gravity, and there's no way for him to even land these shots. It's so difficult, so hard. So many eliminations here too for this trio. They're looking to take the European Championship straight home.
It's just going to be a matter of moments before we crown them. Look at them. They're not only going to walk in with style, but they're going to do it with so much pizzazz as well. They were surviving that crazy steamy stack finish here. They, no doubt, are now going in, and they're going to get some more tags. They're not happy with just the victory. They want to do it with a big-time statement.
And with that elimination, it'll be a 2v2 all the way towards the very end. Seen it multiple times today, but this is for the lock-in. Big retake by Hen, unstoppable. And now dropping down onto iDrop with the big shot. 1-2, 3 to the head. He's insane. Hen and Janice, alongside Chapix, have done it. The champions of Europe.
Oh my goodness, they did it! Janice being a two-time FNCS champion and Hen and Chapix walking away with it. What a finish, Shia. What an unbelievable ride, and congratulations to that trio. We all know that Hen has always been doing well. We all know that Janice has been here before, but awesome shout out to Chapix as well, man. I'm calling it early. You know what I mean? I'm calling it early. But we've been here. We had a front row seat to that entire finish.
And we can look at it too. Need to make it official on the screen. Dominant performance. Those are the syllables associated with this game. Hen, Janice, and Chapix. An average placement of 9.67, 72 eliminations, 3 victory royales, and a total of 311 points. They are your champions of Chapter 2, Season 5.
Congratulations, you walk away with that Axe of Champions, but more importantly, $300,000 wow, $100,000 a piece. Quick maths, but Shio, man, 12 games done, a whole season done.
It's 12 of the most insane games. I wouldn't want it to end any other way. The predictions from the desk too are absolutely accurate going through as well. That's huge. Shout outs to them, and shout outs to you guys for watching alongside us. Party Royale on your phone, at home, on remote, wherever you are. It was an insane 6 games, and that's it here from me and Sancho.
Wait, before we go, Shio, I just wanted to thank you, dude, for being an awesome co-caster to work with. We grew so much, man. You've been so generous, and shout outs to you, man. Thank you so much, Shio. Thank you, and thank you all for watching. That was awesome.
Thank you so much. We'll toss it back over to the desk. They'll have to break down exactly what that insane game was. The best game of all time for Fortnite.
We are absolutely going to break that down. But first, Fortnite fam, if you're not following Sancho, Shia Wager, Reese, or Levin, all of these human beings are absolutely incredible. Top tier. Please take a moment and give them a follow and send them some love. Wow, this game, boys, you called it. You came in, you knew. You've known since not even game 1 of yesterday. You guys said this is the trio to watch. And now I think the best part is to see Janice, your invitational champion. He gets to come back and win. And now he will be able to hold that Axe of Champions alongside Chapix, alongside Hen. This trio has worked so hard. And this is what I talked about coming into this, just sitting back and saying, look, this game is just any other game. We just need to do everything we do, and we can walk away with the Axe of Champions. 310 points, 3 victory royales in 66 eliminations, Reese.
I think they checked into the stream and listened to your motivational speech, because they absolutely performed. And what style as well. Winning their last game, picking up the victory royale with 9 eliminations in what was an incredibly wacky end game, going through steamy stacks, flying over. And, you know, let's be real. These guys have been good since their inception as a trio. You know, Hen and Chapix absolutely popping off. We've seen them, you know, some of their earlier achievements in the season doing really well across the region in NA East, you know, popping off at high 10, coming in solo cash cups, performing trio cash cups, never being below 5th place, coming first in their qualifier. There's almost endless achievements for these guys this season. And let's be real, Janice is going to be really, really happy because he didn't manage to get that Axe of Champions coming out of first place invitational, as it was not introduced at that point. So now he's finally gone back onto that and has it in his hands now.
Yeah, I am just so amazed, man. These guys have been so impressive, right? You know, I've highlighted the fact that it took them so long to find that perfect third, right? You know, they was hunting and searching for the third, and I was concerned. I was wondering where they're going to be able to find that person who was going to be able to match sort of the talent these guys had. And they found Janice, right? And speaking of Janice, right?
The best game, I think so. if he is winner, let's see. Thank God I came right in time. We're either gonna go live before, so yeah. We're gonna go live in Rock League, so yeah.